Saturday, everyone. I am going to make this video just talking about my experience in the last 24 hours that has just completely blown my mind. Like, I didn't even think that this is something that was real, that I was capable of doing, and I just can't believe it's happening. Like, it's real, it's happening. So let me just rewind a little bit and talk about a year ago. So one of my friends, who happened to be a girl that I did spin with, and then she's a masseuse and I started going to her, kept talking to me about Beachbody and Shakeology. And she was a person of influence to me because she has a banging body. And so I'm always like, what the hell do you do? Like, tell me your secrets. Like, what is it that you're doing? Like, I'm like in a freaking like little spinny hamster wheel because I'm over here doing 2 spin classes a day, but then I'm over here like drinking Diet Coke and eating shitty. So I knew my nutrition was not right, but I was lost and I didn't know where to start. So I would start asking her questions like, what are you doing? Yada, yada, yada. So she started explaining to me like how important it is to have the amino acids and enough protein. And, I just keep asking her. So I found myself at Whole Foods buying, $40 for like 20 servings of a protein, and then, $30 for like the amino acids, and then honestly probably like, I don't know, let's say for 3 months like $60-$70 on vitamins. So I was spending like $150 just on myself, like a month. And I was doing everything in separates because I didn't know what I was doing. So I was like, when do I take this? How do I take it? And then I still wasn't really dialing in on my nutrition. I was just thinking, okay, well, this is a first step. So then she kept talking to me like, because I kept telling her, because I live in Cancun, Mexico with my husband, why he's living out his dream. And I keep telling her, I mean, you guys, there was a period of my time where like I tried to write a book, which is still a goal of mine, about my life, and it was just getting so depressing. Like, this is just not, I just was like recapping my whole childhood, and I was just like, okay, let's just not even write any of that down. And then I started painting, and which I love art, but I was just searching for something. I was reading books. I was, watching Netflix all night and sleeping all day, and just, it was not what I was meant to do or meant to be. And I didn't want to like take away from anything from my husband because I knew what he was doing, he loved. So, I'd work every summer and we'd come back here, and I liked it, don't get me wrong. It was a vacation and I started meeting people, but it really was in the 4th year that I started meeting people and finding a passion for like fitness and really dialing in. But then at that point I was like, okay, well, my nutrition is horrible. So, I have to change something because I'm not changing. Like, I'm going nowhere. Okay. So, and I was doing like hours and hours of cardio. Retarded. Okay, so we basically, like, me and Karen, who's the girl that I'm talking about, who's my upline coach, she was like, you should really try the 21-day fix. And if you like hot yoga, like you're trying it at home, you should get Pio because it will counteract with what you're doing. And I was so skeptical. Like, I was like, I don't know what she's talking about. Like, I really, truthfully, I don't know if I even listened because she was talking to me about it during massage. So I was like, I don't even like, I was like, oh yeah, I really will think about it. And one day, I'll never forget this, I kept telling her, I said, you know what? Like, we've just met each other for a reason. There's a reason we met each other. And you've saved me in so many ways, especially with massage. And I was like, I go, this is the first year in my life that I really feel like I need to pay it forward. Like, I have to give back. I know that in my heart, I need to be like, there needs to be like a nonprofit. I need to pay it forward. Like, it's just for me, like, that is something I love giving to people in need. And so she's like, I'm telling you, you should at least just try Shakeology. Try it. And I was like, what are you talking about? Here we go again. I don't even know what you're talking about. And so she gave me a sample of a protein that had the vitamins, the amino acids, the protein. It had everything that I needed, like, combined in one. And it was cheaper than what I was spending. And it literally is the greatest tasting thing ever. Like, I would seriously gag down protein things, like just chug it because it was so sick and I did not like it. This is something I look forward to like every day. Now, also, now that I've gotten like more educated and learning, it's important to me that it was natural, that it was non-GMO, that I wasn't drinking chemicals every day, that I wasn't ingesting all those hormones and shitty things from like the dairy products. And so I just kept researching, and I was like, blah, 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 researching. And I was like, what the fuck? This is seriously like the best thing. Like, I can't believe it. Like, is this real? And so I was like, okay, I think I'm going to get it. Like, let's just get it. And she's like, okay, well, do you want to coach? And I was like, what do you mean coach? And she's like, you know, you can sign up for the discount and get it at a discount. And if you ever want to pay it forward, and like just right there, when she's pay it forward, I'm just like, what do you mean pay it forward? She's like, yeah, you can own your own business. And we happen to be on the number 2 team in all of Beachbody. And I was like, what? Like, is this a real thing? I mean, I literally spent like time and time again doing insanity, like over and over and over and over and over in my hotel room. And I didn't know that you could be a coach. Like, I didn't know that this could be a job. And I too was like, wait, is this like some like crazy, like, you know, should I be skeptical about what's happening? And it's funny because I hear it now and people are like, oh my God, is it a pyramid scheme? And I'm like, okay, pyramid scheme, that's illegal. Like, it's not a pyramid scheme. I get to run my own business for the price of Shakeology that I drink every day. Free will, to my own way. I can run it however I want. And I have the tools from the number 2 team in the company. Like, what the hell? This is awesome. Okay. I was like, so when people are like, why would you do, like, why, like, you know, when they like, I guess, downplay like an MLM, it's just like, an MLM is really a smart thing. But it has to take somebody who's willing to want it, to work for it. Nothing comes easy. You have to put yourself out there, like I'm doing right now, making this video. But I've been doing it now that this is comfortable to me, and I feel comfortable. So she's like, do you want to be a coach? And I had no idea what this meant. Nothing. So I just listened to everything she told me to do, and I did it. And my husband at first was like, what? And he's like, you're going to be spending so-and-so a month. And I was like, do you want to know what I was spending before? Because I didn't tell you, like, and now I'm telling you. And he was like, well, just try it if it makes you happy. Because he knew that I was like slipping into like this, in a sense of a form like of depression. Like, it was just like, I just knew that I was meant to be more, but I also wanted to be with him. So it was just like kind of balancing each other out. Okay, so let me just tell you the point of this video. I literally signed up last January to go on a 6-night cruise to Jamaica and Haiti, like me plus one, all inclusive. And the requirements were to pay it forward and help 3 people a month. And I did it, like, for a year. And I'm actually getting ready to register for Dominican Republic next March. But I earned this trip in full, and I just got the confirmation to register, and I got to gift it to my cousin, who's also one of my coaches. And it is literally, if you guys knew just the way that we like grew up, I feel so blessed in my life. Don't get me wrong. I've got to travel and do the things, but for her, this is like a once in a lifetime thing. I mean, I can't read the future, but to give it to her, it just is the best feeling in the entire world. And it just makes me so much more like on fire for what I'm doing, because I've been helping so many people, and just by teaching them how to clean eat and do a 30-minute workout, and it's literally has changed my life in so many ways. And there are days where I'm just like, what the hell am I doing? Is this real? But it's real, because I just registered us on this cruise, and we'll be leaving this March for 6 nights. And I just can't, like, the memories, and to give it to somebody is just so amazing. Like, I can't even express it. And it's something that, I don't know, I guess we keep texting each other back and forth, like, is this real? Like, is this real? Are we gonna go to Jamaica? Are we gonna be ziplining? Are we gonna be like swimming with dolphins, like, together on this crazy cruise? Like, it's just so awesome, and it's the most rewarding thing. And it's for everybody. You can do this too. Like, you can do it. If you believe that you can do this, you can do it. And I run a coach sneak peek every month for people to come and see what it's like, or learn about it, what we do as coaches. I have one starting on Monday. It's the first one this year. So if you're interested in doing something, I mean, I've paid off all my debt, and I earn these trips. Like, what the heck? And I'm doing something I love, and I'm bettering myself, like, internally. I stepped into this for health and fitness and learning how to clean eat, and I've gotten 1,000 times more than I've ever even dreamed of. Like, it's really probably one of the best experiences of my life. And I can't imagine my life a year ago, and there's like no turning back. So I honestly am just so excited, and I can't believe this is real, and I'm so excited to go on this cruise with you, Trisha. So for everybody who's watching this video, you can do it too. Come join my sneak peek. Just learn about it. What do you have to lose? Like, I mean, even if I didn't earn any money or earn trips or anything, I would still do this because I'm showing up for myself every day, a better self. So isn't that what life's about? Like, you know, growing, learning, loving, having fun. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a great Saturday.